What if I told you that one man, born during a lightning storm, would one day harness that same lightning to power the modern world, but die nearly forgotten? This is not fiction. This is the story of Nikola Tesla, the man who invented the 20th century, and paid the price for it. Nikola Tesla was born at midnight on July 10, 1856, during a violent thunderstorm in Smiljan, a small village in what is now Croatia. The midwife called it a bad omen. His mother, however, said, "No, this child will be a child of light." She was right, more than she could ever know. From a young age, Tesla showed signs of brilliance. While other children played, he visualized inventions in his mind. He didn't draw them. He saw them, rotating in 3D like a blueprint in his imagination. He could memorize entire books, recite poetry in multiple languages, and calculate complex equations without writing them down. Tesla's obsession with electricity began early. He witnessed static shocks, glowing coils, and imagined energy flowing freely like a river in the air. But he wasn't just fascinated, he believed he could tame it. At 28, Tesla boarded a ship to America with nothing but a letter of recommendation and a head full of ideas. The letter was addressed to Thomas Edison and read, "I know of two great men. One is you. The other is this young man." When Tesla arrived in New York City in 1884, it was a chaotic time of invention, rivalry, and industrial revolution. He started working for Edison, who was already a powerful name in the world of electricity, pushing his direct current DC system across the country. But Tesla had a different idea: alternating current AC, a system that was more efficient, capable of traveling long distances, and far more powerful. Edison hated it. He mocked Tesla's theory, even tried to discredit it. Frustrated, Tesla left. For a time, he dug ditches to survive. But he never gave up. In 1888, Tesla found an ally in George Westinghouse, who believed in AC. With Westinghouse's support, Tesla began building the foundation of what would become the modern electrical grid. What followed was one of the greatest battles in engineering history, the War of Currents, Edison's DC versus Tesla's AC. Edison launched smear campaigns, electrocuted animals in public to prove AC was dangerous, and pressured politicians to ban it. But the truth couldn't be hidden. AC was superior. In 1893, Tesla's AC system powered the world's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. For the first time, the world saw a city illuminated by electric light. People gasped. The night sparkled. And Tesla became a star. Soon after, Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract to build the world's first major hydroelectric power plant at Niagara Falls. When it came online in 1896, it delivered power over 20 miles away to Buffalo, New York, something Edison said was impossible. Tesla had done it. He had changed the world. But Tesla was not content. While others would have stopped, he was just beginning. After conquering the impossible, lighting cities with his alternating current, Tesla stood on the shoulders of giants and dreamed even higher. He didn't seek wealth. He didn't crave fame. He wanted to give the world something greater: free energy for all. In the late 1890s, Tesla unveiled his most ambitious vision yet: the wireless transmission of power. He believed the Earth itself could conduct electricity, and he could send energy, messages, and even images across the globe without a single wire. It wasn't just a dream. He had a plan. With financial backing from J.P. Morgan, one of the world's most powerful bankers, Tesla began building the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, New York. A massive, futuristic structure that looked like something from another world. It was designed to transmit electricity through the ground and the atmosphere, like tuning into invisible frequencies of nature. But Tesla made a mistake, not in science, but in communication. When Morgan realized Tesla wasn't just trying to transmit messages wirelessly, but free power to the masses, he pulled his funding. In Morgan's words, "If anyone can draw on the power, where do we put the meter?" Without money, construction stopped. Tesla was ridiculed. Newspapers mocked him. Investors vanished. The tower stood half-completed, an iron skeleton of broken dreams. Tesla fell into obscurity. He moved from hotel to hotel, often unable to pay his bills, feeding pigeons in the park, and working on secret inventions that never saw the light of day. Yet even in isolation, his mind never rested. He envisioned a death ray that could end all wars, claimed to receive signals from other planets, and explored technologies that wouldn't be understood until decades later. People called him mad. But madness and genius often share the same address. As the world raced forward with radios, televisions, and modern technologies built upon his original patents, Tesla was slowly erased from history. He died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel on January 7, 1943. He was 86. No family, no funeral, no wealth, but you know what he left behind? Over 300 patents, the foundation of wireless communication, the architecture of our electric world, and an idea. That innovation must serve humanity, not just profit. Today, his name lives on. In science books, in the electric car company, in the dreams of young inventors, and in the very electricity that powers the screen you're watching right now. Tesla didn't fail. The world failed to understand him in time. The world may have forgotten Nikola Tesla while he lived, but history never truly lets go of the light. After his quiet and solitary death in 1943, Tesla's life and work faded into obscurity. His name didn't appear in schoolbooks. His contributions were misattributed to others. But the truth has a strange way of resurfacing. In the decades that followed, the world caught up to Tesla's genius. Inventions that once seemed like fantasies from a madman became the building blocks of the modern age. Wi-Fi, remote controls, radar, drones, X-ray imaging, radio astronomy all have roots in Tesla's ideas. Even the very foundation of our electrical grid relies on alternating current, the same system Tesla championed over a century ago. Let that sink in. This wasn't a man with theories. He was a man who built the future before the world was ready to live in it. And slowly, piece by piece, the world began to rediscover him. Physicists, engineers, historians all began tracing back the threads of modern technology and found Tesla at the core. Suddenly, his notebooks were studied. His inventions respected. His name, once mocked, began to echo with admiration. In 1960, the General Conference on Weights and Measures honored him by naming the unit of magnetic field strength the Tesla. In the 21st century, Elon Musk would name the most advanced electric car company after him, Tesla, as a tribute to a man whose ideas were not just revolutionary, they were eternal. But Tesla's true legacy isn't in machines or patents. It's in the mindset he carried. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to their work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. He wasn't just building devices. He was trying to free humanity from wires, from limits, from small thinking. He lived in a world driven by profit, yet he dreamed of giving power away freely. He lived among the richest, yet died penniless. He had no family, but today he has millions of minds inspired by his vision. In an era when most people chase applause, Tesla chased truth. He wasn't just a scientist. He was a warrior of imagination, a philosopher, a dreamer, a man who walked so far into the future that the present called him insane. And maybe, just maybe, that's what greatness truly is. But when they tell you to stop, when they say your idea is too weird, too risky, too impossible, think of Nikola Tesla. He changed the world without needing the world's approval. Let your ideas scare you. Let your vision be too big. Let your dreams feel impossible. Because impossible is just an invitation to rise. Be bold. Be brilliant. Be misunderstood. That's the path of every true visionary.